I want to address something real fast. My name is James Williams Jr. That's not what I'm here to address. This is Come Factory number 2. That's also not what I'm here to address. This is Native American History Month, officially. Now, I don't remember when it became Native American History Month, but it is Native American History Month. And Thanksgiving is next week. Alright? Sometime next week. So I'm thinking about painting the face, Cherokee Indian style, or at least just painting the face, and doing a special Native American blog. I have my arrow and my bow, and I don't really need all that to do a blog, but I want to talk about Native American stuff. I want to let you guys know about Native American stuff. I want to inform you on Native American stuff. There are a lot of things that apparently the world at large tends to forget about Native American stuff. So for right now, because you're going to watch this, I want to talk to you guys about the pipeline. Alright. I want to talk to you guys about the pipeline for the simple fact that this needs to be addressed. And now that we're going to have a corporate millionaire type fella in office, is he going to help the Native Americans or is he going to hurt the Native Americans? We have a pipeline here in Charlottesville that's in working order on. They're trying to get the pipeline to cut through Nelson. It's not in Charlottesville, but it's in Virginia, and it's causing some kind of strife down there. Now, let's go back to the pipeline that the Dakota Sioux Indians are working to stop. I'm going to speak freely, and I'm going to speak on behalf of my Native American ancestors, and this is probably going to piss off a lot of people who are on the black side of the fence, or the white side of the fence, or any side of the fence. Truth needs to be told. Treaties need to be honored, because this is how this works. Alright? When this country was discovered by supposedly Christopher Columbus, who mistakenly called Indians when he thought he was going to India and wound up here in America. Technically, he didn't even discover America. He discovered like one of the islands that the Native Americans had inhabited down south before all the integration of races came in to play and slavery and everything. When America was acquired from all of the Native American tribes and the wars between the tribal people and the pale-face people. I'm sorry, I was trying not to be racist and just say white. It went on for quite some time. Damn near 1,000 years of strife. And superior firepower is how they won today. Alright? My great-grandmother, Ada, she wasn't really a racist, but she wasn't really appreciative of pale-faced people. She didn't talk about them outright in public. She had a outside respect for people who were not of her people. If that makes sense to you, good, because if it doesn't, it's going to be hell for me to explain that basically I would like to say that she might have been an in-the-closet racist at home. Alright? But she wasn't really racist because she had white friends. But the thing is, alright, I spent a lot of time with my grandma Ada, and she told me a lot of stories, and this is like when I was like 6 years old, so, and Ada lived for a long time. When it comes down to Native American history, they are the most overlooked society of people. We don't get to celebrate all of the tribal stuff in public. Now, we get to have powwows and things like that. And I have never been to one, and I hope one day that I get to go to one before I die so that I can honor my Native American heritage. I also don't get to appreciate the guardians that we have. So when I wrote my book, Love 13, which I'm still looking for an online publisher, I tried to use as much Native American guardians and stuff that I personally know about. And everything else that I use in was stuff that I've learned in school and stuff that they don't teach you in school, and one hell of an imagination, and boom, bam, bang, there you go. Now the thing is, alright, so officially Native American history is November. With the deal with this pipeline going on, no one has ever really been able to take notice of this month because this pipeline thing has been going on for about like 6 or 7 months, and no one has stepped up. Actors and celebrities have been arrested. Mind you, none of the Native American actors and celebrities have been arrested or have showed up to back up the Dakota. And now I think they're going to be making that move. I know that North is about to get involved in it. At least I hope that that rumor is true. And the thing is, we took this country from my ancestors, and we gave them hunks of land and told them, this is where you live, these are what you are allowed to do, and you are not allowed to come off the land, but you have to come up with a tribal law system. In the tribal law system, all right, let's see, if you kill someone on the reservation, you have to stand trial on the reservation. If you are a society member of that reservation and you go kill someone off the reservation, but you come back on the reservation, there's a negotiation process for you to stand trial in a non-Native American court. Does that make sense to you guys? Really, Rogers, something, it's in the books. So if you are a Native American and you commit a homicide somewhere else, and you go into the Native American reservations, 9 times out of 10, they will send someone who speaks that Native American language to explain what the situation is, and then it's up to the tribal elders and the law on the land to decide if they're going to turn you into custody. And that has caused a lot of strife at points in time as well, because tribal land and tribal treaties. If we honor the treaty that we don't come off the land and cause problems, then you need to honor the treaty and not come on the land and cause problems. Well, that's been bent and broken and snapped into 1,000 pieces on more than one occasion. So the thing is, why is the government not stepping in to stop these multi-millionaires from breaking tribal laws and treaties? The treaty was guaranteed that every tribe on every reservation basically has total control of that little chunk of dirt that they gave them, which is unfair that it was such a little chunk of dirt and that the government isn't really stepping in to apply the treaty. Now, in the events of this, there are ways that, you can go against this stuff. And then they have been doing peaceful protesting into like last month or 2 weeks ago, where they have arrested 140 Native American citizens and some non-Native American citizens. And all tribes are coming together like a motherfucker to stop this shit. Had I had the money and the resources, that's where you'd find me. Now, I'm not a full-blooded Cherokee, but damn it, I'm still Cherokee. And I'm behind this pipeline being stopped because it's bullshit. You can find another way. There's lots of land that you could probably negotiate a deal with people in Canada to go up to the North Pole and take the water or the oil from the icebergs. And yes, icebergs do have oil in them, because that one time they were land masses. Now, it has been proven that it's probably like maybe 3%. So that's not a lot of oil, but it's better than no oil. And then to cut through someone's home and take stuff. And if you want water sources, we could always put a glacier in something. We can. Don't think that we can't. We have the tech. All you need is a couple of good pilots. Go cut around some ice and move it to where you need to go. Global melting is already happening. Well, global warming, rather, is already happening. So it's not like you can't go to Alaska and swoop up a big chunk of ice and haul it somewhere else. You got four helicopters and 4 great pilots that can stay in synchronization, then there won't be an issue of taking it somewhere. Or worse to come to worse, you have those boats that have those ice cutters. You can have them cut out pieces of ice and we can tow them in. There's a solution to everything if you're willing to actually put your ass out of your head and find it. And there goes that problem with humanity. No one is willing to take their head out their ass because everybody has blinders on and they only want to see what they want to see. No one wants to give the tribe the chance to see if they can negotiate and find a different route. Oh no, we're just going to cut through this tribe. To hell with the tribe. We're going to do what the hell we want. And throughout history, time, and space in America, this has been happening. Now, unfortunately, it has taken 140 arrests for the mainstream media to blow this story up. It has taken arrest of actresses from Insurgent, in Divergent, or whatever the heck she is, the short blonde-haired girl. I don't know her name. I didn't see the movie. I seen the ass into the movie. But it's taken actors of non-Native American descent to show up and do stuff. And I have made videos begging Native American actors who have more money than me, because I'm never going to get discovered, to get off your ass and go through it. I have made videos asking Benjamin Bratt, Wayne Newton, Bobby Six Killer, famous Native American faces, to get their asses up there and make some kind of damn difference. However, I will not knock the fact that tribal unity has come, and tribal unity is up in force in North Dakota. Will it stop this shit from happening? Only time will tell. But I will tell you this, being that this is now Native American History Month by law, how about you guys stop fucking with the Native Americans and let us have 1 month of solidarity and let us figure this out. There has to be a better way than cutting through the pipeline or cutting the pipeline through Dakota land and ruining everything. These tribes have been there for centuries. And most of it hasn't been by force, but we're there and they need to stay there. You don't have the right to cut through tribal land. Honor the damn treaty. But apparently, no one in the government is paying attention to the treaty that existed way before Native Americans were even classified as citizens of America. Yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't know that. I didn't know it either until like 3 years ago when my dad and I was watching CBS This Morning in Smithville. And I was like, all this time, I never knew that my Native American ancestors didn't count as American citizens. How the hell, if you are indigenous to this country, did you have to apply for American citizenship? What the fuck? Well, there's a lesson learned every day. So, I'm going to cut this video short. And I am going to make more videos tonight when I get home from work. Because I don't have much time to binge watch real fast. And then I'm going to get ready to go to work. But you can think these things over. It is not cool to have no honor and not honor the treaties in which ancestors have bled, sweat, and died for, and then have people laugh in our faces. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Having number 2. Please be kind. Take care of each other. Look out for the nation. Look out for the First Nations people, and stop the goddamn pipeline. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Having number 2. Be seeing you.